Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to take some time today to talk to you guys about Lightburn and how we put together a layout for a memorial stone. It's going to be a pretty quick explainer video doing just the basic cremation bevel headstone. 16 by 10 will be the size of the cremation bevel. So we're in Lightburn here, and the first thing we're going to do, because we work with multiple lasers, and if you guys work with multiple lasers, you're just going to want to make sure that you have the correct laser selected there, because if you are using the wrong laser um, with the wrong screen, and then you go to change it later to operate your laser, it might actually flip over and invert like your photos or anything like that. So you don't want to deal with all that mess. So just make sure you're starting out with the correct laser there. So the first thing we're going to do is grab ourselves a rectangle. Doesn't really matter the size of it because we have to adjust that anyway. So like I said, we're dealing with a cremation bevel. These things are 16 inches wide and they are 10 inches front to back. So we've got our rectangle, and this one is going to be for a gentleman's Dalmatian that he lost recently. So we're gonna go and grab that photo. And I'm not gonna go through the whole process of how we process the photos or anything, just for the sake of the video. We're just gonna kind of pull it into Lightburn. We'll make some adjustments in Lightburn. And then ultimately we will just kind of put it together with what we have here. So we're going to copy the image. We're going to shoot over back over to Lightburn, and we're just going to kind of paste it in there. And I mean, this one actually came in with fairly good quality anyway for a copy and paste straight from an Etsy upload. So I mean, that's not bad. So I'm not too mad at that. So the first thing we're going to do before we size it or anything, we just kind of move it off of the rectangle there, and we're just going to drop an oval around it. Usually we like to take the backgrounds out and everything and really dress the photos up. But like I said, just for the sake of this video, we're just going to kind of do a quick run through. So what we did is, like I said, we grabbed our oval and we just kind of placed the oval over top there. You can kind of see that oval. Change the colors if you want. But we're going to go and we're going to start from the right side of the picture. We're going to click on the outside of the photo and we're going to drag and drop this box. And you notice how the box turns green when we're going right to left. And notice how we go left to right. So if you go right to left to right and you see how we're covering our rectangle there, nothing really happens if I let it go. But if we grab and drop a box going from the right to the left with our green box, notice how I'm barely touching the photo or this oval. It'll grab both pieces like that for us. So we've got everything selected here. So our next step from here is we're just going to kind of right click on it. We're just going to crop that image. All right. And we'll just bring it on over to our rectangle. And now we're just going to size it. Just going to use our percentages here. I knocked it down 25%. It isn't enough, so we'll go down another 25%. We'll just drop it right in there. We're going to expand our screen so we're basically only seeing our rectangle outline and our dog image. And what we're going to do here, before we even grab our lettering or anything like that, we're just going to kind of adjust our image a little bit. We're not going to go deep dive into what we do here. We're just going to do quick alterations. So because we're dealing with black granite, we're going to want to make sure that we're in the negative image. Um, Dither or Jarvis, both are good options for you to use. You want to be your DPI somewhere around 150, maybe up to 180. Usually you don't want to be too far off of that. And basically, you just want to make sure that you've got some good detail, good contrast. You can play with your gamma a little bit if you choose to brighten or darken up your image. You'll notice how your image to the left is changing as your negative image to the right is being adjusted. So if we want to, we just kind of play with our contrast and our gamma a little bit, see if we could get some real good contrast within the dog. And really, I mean, the image as itself is pretty good to go as it is. So probably don't even have to do a whole lot more than that. If we were going through a real deep dive, we would play with sharpness and all kinds of other stuff on another program and then bring it in here. But like I said, just for the sake of this video, we're just going to do a quick run through. So one of my favorite, we're going to start with our lettering here. And this order will be for a customer, but we're just going to kind of throw some random names and stuff in there. I really like this Bodini or Bodoni lettering. I think that's a really nice lettering to use on monuments. This Bookman old style is really nice. Callisto is a nice lettering. People, I mean, you could go through, kind of choose which one you'd like to use. For this video, we'll just kind of stick with Bodoni. And what we are going to do is we'll just kind of give them a name. Sparky feels good to me. So we'll just start with Sparky. We'll just kind of expand our name there. For right now, we're just putting our lettering in there. We're just going to go with what feels good, and then we will make adjustments. So we're in 2025, so let's just say the pup was born around 2011 and passed away recently. So I'm really big on the dates being a different size, same lettering as the standard. Oh, I've got bold and italic selected there. Let me change that. I'm not going to turn bold off. I think bold actually gives it a nicer look. So we're going to turn off the italic look, make it more of a standard. But as I was saying, I really like when the name is larger than the dates. I think it gives it a more professional look. And then we'll just kind of go with something here. Let's say um I loved you your whole life. I will love you for the rest of mine. And we're actually going to change the lettering here. We're going to go with more of a script style lettering, something a little more elegant. So we'll just kind of scroll down here and we'll find something that looks like it would be a good fit for us. No, I don't like that very much. I haven't played with this lettering very much. That actually looks like that'd be a good monument lettering as well. This is Garamond or Garamond, however you choose to say it. Um, it's not a bad lettering there. All right, so I do like this lettering, and we'll give this one the italic look. We'll just kind of shrink our lettering in there. Over here, we'll go from the outside of the lettering. We'll grab and we'll drag this box going right to left. That means we don't have to actually grab everything. Just as long as we touch it, it's going to grab it for us. Then we'll go to our our alignment tools. We'll click on that. We'll align everything. And I do feel like I should probably maybe close it in a bit. Maybe closer to there. And if you want to dress it up a little bit more than this for the client, you could. Let's say you wanted to add a paw print or something like that, right? So you just go to Google, type in paw print. I actually got to go to Google real quick because I've got ChatGPT on my search bar. So if I just typed in paw print, it'll give me some from ChatGPT. So let's just do, we'll go to Google, we'll go to paw print. And from here, you can just find something that looks nice. I mean, paw prints are pretty basic. So we're just gonna paste it in here. We're gonna click on it. And then we're going to trace the image itself. All right. So, and then we'll toss that back out of there. We'll make sure everything is grouped. And let's say we want to drop a paw print here and here. All right. And what we're going to do is remember, we're going from the right to the left. We're going to group these together because all I did was duplicate it and just use my arrow keys to move it over. So I know that it's the same height vertically. And then we're going to go through, we'll grab everything. We're going to align it one more time. All right, and maybe, just maybe, we bring it down a bit. And there you have it. Now you have an 16 by 10 image to show your client. And maybe we even slide this over just a little bit more to give it some more room. So from here, um, if you want to, you can just screenshot it, shift, window key, S, hold down shift, hold down window key, press S, and you can screenshot it if you're on your laptop, or you can just export it. Make sure you do it as like a AI, maybe a SVG will work. Don't do it as a DXF. Chances are they can't open it. But they should be able to open the AI file. So you just save it, send it to them. But if you want it as a JPEG, just screenshot it and save it to your desktop or something like that. Alrighty. So, yeah, I think we got it. I hope you guys found some value in what I shared with you here today. If you could, do me a huge favor, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends. All right, guys, take care.